baby.
LS Nasty, bitch.
Let's go. That's what I'm talking about.
We're here at Maryland International Raceway doing a little bit of extreme 28's racing. Look at the full lanes, all steel, all glass.
Booming over here.
Great turnout.
Oh yeah.
Usually a 4-hour trip up here. It took about 7, I think, today. Traffic whooped our ass. We're all tired from last night.
Got back at 5, left at 8.
Literally got back at 5 a.m. I got to my house at 5:30. Hour and a half of sleep. We're back at it again.
Hey, dedication.
Ain't nothing like it.
We're about to make it down.
I hope so.
Just this.
Just that?
Yep.
I'm one of your subscribers.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
That thing got a taco back on
They definitely ran the tires out there, but he got it down through there.
It made it kind of down.
Oh! How far does it take you?
We're gonna pull in at a 45
So
degree.
whenever it left, it didn't separate like it was. Like it didn't like.
Yes, at that one extra click on the shock.
It just.
Yeah, which
So
if
we'll see
the
what the
track's good enough, that's what we need to do, but with more power. Plus, when we put more power to it, it'll separate harder early, which is good. Dyno number bullshit. I'm talking about real deal.
Well, you know, it wasn't bullshit when you had it.
No, it was bullshit.
No, it wasn't bullshit when you had it.
It was bullshit. Listen, it was bullshit.
So you tapping out is what you telling me.
It was just like one little notch on the
I need to know, are you tapping out?
No.
Am I the king?
No.
Yeah, I am the king.
You can wear the crown for now, but I'll tell you what. I'm gonna come and take the record, right? I'm gonna take the record on the dyno, and then I'll give you everything in drag racing.
No, it is bullshit.
Everything in drag racing, and I'll wear you out.
Oh, I ain't got no car to run with you.
I'll get everything in drag racing.
I ain't got no car, but you know, I got a motor.
I'm gonna actually turn it up. I'm gonna put my shit back together.
Like, we didn't even go there for that. We didn't even go there for that.
I'm gonna put my shit back
We
together.
just made a pull and then made like 22 something. Then we were like, well, you know, the record like 2279 or 2300 or whatever.
I'd like
put 3 more pounds on it. 3 more pounds, 2350 for a load this bitch up, goddammit. Let's load this bitch up.
I didn't even have the horsepower record at the time. You took it from someone else.
I know,
I don't know what.
Ace Racing Ninja did 2312.
It was some bullshit.
But yeah,
anyway,
but I fucked both of y'all.
What do you mean by that?
No one's messing with my ET. No one's messing with my ET.
Well, I don't have no car to get your ET.
That's like saying you got a big old thing, but you don't know how to use it. So like, oh, it's good for you.
I still net just as hard.
Again, no intro in today's video, we just roll into it. We're here in the lanes, they're drawn for all steel, all glass. Talk some shit with Boost Doctor, you gotta love it. We're 50-50 on whether we're gonna knock the tires off on this next pass. I'm struggling with the shock data on this. I need to make a low speed adjustment.
You need to make a low speed adjustment.
But I'm not comfortable making a low speed adjustment because I don't know what it's going to do to the whole shock. So I added more power everywhere, up front, overall boost. Where the G falls off is exactly where the shock tops out, and it rattles the tires. It shakes real bad. You have to pedal it. The car ran a very respectable time before having to pedal it twice. And I was out of the throttle for 210, so like 0% TPS for 210, so I was just coasting. And like something like this, opposed to the Sheep, when you get back into it, it doesn't make full boost. I mean, it has to build back up because the turbo's so large. But we had a good test session. That launch strategy, staging, gets up on the chip good, stages good. We're gonna try to target a little bit more aggressive 60 foot and try to work that shock harder, because I need to tighten the shock up here, but I need it to not get tighter down here. That's the issue. I need it to separate harder early and then be tighter overall. So it's not a shock issue, it's a shock tuning issue that I'm trying to figure out. Might be able to manipulate it with bar angle, moving that top bar up, but again, we're in the testing, the learning stage. So, you know, a lot of people, they see us testing and learning and trying things, and I think they talk a little shit, and which is fine, talk shit. Just know this, everyone else that tests, they don't show it. They only show when they're doing good. I'm good with showing when I'm learning, because to me it's all about the process, the journey. So I'm happy with the progress, the teamwork. Everyone is working together, and we've been putting in some hours lately, driving, traveling, working on the car, turning it around. We're just doing everything we can to get it done. So I'm thankful for the crew that we got. Chipping away at it, that's what you have to do. There's a lot of different things on these cars that you really have to look at. So we're gonna go up here, see who we draw first round. If we knock the tires off, it's gonna be a long 4-hour ride home, but it's kind of one of those things where we put the best tune-up in it that we got. Like, this is, I said to everyone, I said, if we hit the tires, is everyone okay with that? Because we can put that same tune-up back in there and know it's gonna rattle the tires at 2 seconds or 2.4 into the run and have to pedal it and not go fast, but it will kind of go down. Or we can put this tune-up in there and see if it doesn't rattle, and then we have a hot rod. So I think when you're running against the caliber cars that we are, there's no point to go out there and know you're gonna have to pedal it. So we'll see. We'll see what. Yeah, we're gonna try. We're throwing something against the wall. See if
This
it
is
sticks.
still testing for us.
Yeah, and I've learned so much about this car, the Black Sheep, tuning in general with the silver car, Reynolds wrap. You know, it's been a very good. I think you've learned a lot too. Kind of just talking about it, everything with the shock changes. And one thing is, I don't ever put a tune-up in there and I'm like, this is a tune-up. I'm always asking, because an outside perspective is really useful a lot. So when even on this last one, I said, Mason, I think we need to put more power in there and put one click. And in my mind, I'm like, do we pick one or two? And maybe, what did you say? You're like,
my theory is if we're trying to get the shock to slow the shock down out the back, but we're going to hit it harder up front, we're going to be ahead of the shock. So we already needed to be tighter. We're putting power in it. We need to go
2 clicks.
2 clicks.
And I guess if it is too tight off the line, the car will knock the tires off in the 60 foot because it won't separate. That's the risk. We know we're taking a gamble here. If the track is good enough, it doesn't need the separation. So we're gonna see. I mean, the sun's going down. The track might be really good.
Feels good right now.
I have a feeling the track's going to be pretty decent. The track was not bad when we went up there earlier.
And in full transparency, when I said I'm putting more power in there, we're talking about a degree or two. We're not talking about like, oh, we're going from leaving on 10 pounds to 20 pounds. We're talking about everything's the same except we're putting in, off the hit, I put in 1 degree. That's not a big change. So it's just, I'm trying to take it very slow and methodically and ask for a lot of input.
One thing we have learned with this is 1 degree in this is a lot of power though, compared to something like the Sheep. Yeah. Where the Sheep at 1 degree is negative.
When you
you wouldn't even see it.
When you take 20 degrees out of this thing, it's like, no.
Yeah.
It's like, nope, I don't have enough to go fast. And we say that, right? And it still goes like,
dude, it still goes so fast.
In the big picture, right? It still goes fast for having literally 0 degrees of timing on launch, but for how fast we're trying to go, it's not fast.
I feel like we can say that this car turned all the way down when we've had it, we were like, that thing didn't move.
Yeah.
Is on par with the Sheep.
The Sheep,
when we're racing normal 28 races.
Maybe a hair slower.
A hair slower, but not.
I don't know. When the Sheep's turned out, the Sheep 60 feels harder.
Yeah, but we haven't done that in a long time.
Well, I mean, we did last time we were at the track and went.
True. But last time like when we've been racing lately, it just hasn't been.
From behind.
Y'all coming behind us.
Yep. Okay. Come on.
So these children are putting going down on the soil here in the Buick. And get some water cleaned up there on the start line.
go. Yeah, baby. Let's go. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about.
John's very excited. I don't think y'all understand.
Hey, we don't have to go pick him up.
My phone died. Of course, my phone died.
We don't. Your phone's dead. John's phone's dead.
Look at this crowd in Athens. It's absurd.
Dude, the fans here are out of control. Insane.
All I gotta say is whenever he got back in it, that bitch got busy out the back.
What was that, Logan?
He's a driving motherfucker. Dow Springs might have felt that pedal though.
He's going worse than your crew driving. You got camera on, Dave? Yeah.
You're a driving motherfucker.
It had to knock the tires off way later because
it did.
Dude, did it leave good?
Yes.
Because when I let go of the button, I literally said, "God damn!" Like, and it was pulling, and I felt the back come up, and I'm like, dude, there's no way it's gonna rattle. And as soon as I'm like in my mind, I'm like, there's no way it's gonna. Do you see the flame?
Oh, dude,
yeah,
yo, I'm telling you, it shot fucking smoke like 15 feet in the air.
Oh, it didn't like that.
No, it
whatever
didn't.
That is.
I don't know.
Everyone else on the start line's like,
Yeah.
they're rebuilding that. But
Oh,
it
dude,
didn't
you got on
really.
the chip. All I saw on my peripherals was people like jumping and like terrified.
Hey, teamwork, baby.
Hell yeah.
Teamwork. Hey.
Yeah, good job,
What are we
dude.
gonna hurry up for? Load up.
Yeah.
All right, we got some slight chaos going on. I put a shit ton of dome pressure on there and didn't make any more boost. Looks like we have a boost leak here, if you can tell. Get a microfiber, it's gonna scratch all of
Yeah,
Joe's
I'll get it.
polish. Let's put some RTV on that O-ring.
Oh. Here, you take that. So I would just put a little RTV in this receiver
Yeah,
and stick the O-ring on here and stick it in and put it together.
yeah, that's what we need to do. Also, it tire shook right after the gear change, and then it engaged the trans brake. The button, I don't really like this trans brake button. It's kind of odd playing it. When this car shakes, it's very violent. But I think we were gonna ride pretty good, but it was pissed right there, that's for sure. My man Dave getting us clean. I'm gonna pull this and make sure I wasn't hitting the trans brake button or anything.
Oh, did you bring me a milkshake, Logan?
Brought you a milkshake.
Is it strawberry?
Yes.
It smells an awful lot like tranny fluid.
Might be.
Doesn't smell like strawberries
John,
to me.
I got you a strawberry milkshake, my boy.
So this strawberry milkshake? No. This is the blow up valve was on crooked the whole time.
Crooked?
Yeah, because it did not thread that much going in, did it? Before? Like, it did? The O-ring was blown out, obviously it was leaking.
It was leaking past the O-ring. It didn't blow the O-ring out of there. You know what I'm saying? The receiver was also in there. It just kept plugging in. I think you had a boost leak. I don't think it was as big as the thing. You know what I mean?
I don't know why the trans brake came on. Like, it showed trans brake input and went back to the launch retard. All that for 2 passes. We had a lot of good practice though. Uh-oh. EMS, fire EMS rolling. Feel good about the car. Really good progress.
Definitely.
There's a bump out there we were fighting with. Found a boost leak, very excited to test. Chassis sorted out. Staging, 2 steps, everything's good. We have a number of different 60-foot options we could choose from. Feel like we're finally starting to catch our stride. We put a lot of practice in, a lot of time in the weight room lifting weights, and now it's almost time to go on the field and show them what we've been working on. That's a pretty good analogy, don't you think?
Yeah.
Oh. It's 12:52. We did not take the toter, we took my truck. You like that idea or no?
It's a lot easier, but like in this particular situation, like right this second.
You rather sit on the couch in the toter and cruise back?
Oh, 100%, definitely. But also, if we all needed to stop and sleep, a lot easier for.
There is no we need to stop and sleep. Someone's gonna be up driving this
And
sucker.
we're going off of 2 hours of sleep.
Yeah, I need to be in Wilmington by 10 tomorrow. So I can tell you what.
Sucks for you.
Huh?
Sucks for you.
That does suck for me, but I'm gonna need some help getting home. Logan, real quick, what do you got to tell them about today?
We learned a lot. Pretty successful day, in my opinion. We sure as hell wasn't going to get hustled out of no money tonight. We went up there and sat in the lanes for an extra hour.
We're literally an hour closer to home right now.
We could be, but you know, the few $100s we're taking home in our pockets is way better.
We'll be right back here September 1st and 2nd. Thank you for your continued.
In case you're wondering, the best part of
The title belt goes to
Chex Mix, I forgot I was eating.
Cheddar check.
Yeah. Look at that. Let me show you right here. Hold on.
all boosts. No
Better than the bagel chip. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it.
Also, we're going to have to find Frank Whitley's voice on the pit area. He is looking for it. So
Pretzels just set to drop on the ground. No one wants it. We're gonna go back, work on the car, change a couple things in configuration. So the starting line rev limiter can't ever come on once you leave the starting line. Very odd. That's why it popped so bad. Did not hit the trans brake. Can't confirm. If you watch an in-car video, my hand moves up. I know I didn't touch the trans brake because I drive with my hand, my hands like this, not like that. Like that's how you launch, and then you hold the wheel like this. It just shakes. I mean, the car just shakes. I don't know what to say. It's just something we got to work on. And each car is different. I'm learning that. I'm learning a lot about tuning. I think we collectively as a program here are getting better. More sustainable racing program in-house, and all we can do is, you know, go out here and have fun and make laps and get faster and get better. That's what we're doing. So huge team effort. David, Mason, Logan, we've been literally, other than the 3 hours of sleep we got last night, we have been dealing with each other. And you guys know when you deal with people, I love watching this car about to roll back over the both of them. Ready?
Please debut tomorrow.
Mason's back there.
All right, put in park. Sound competition, low truck, drag racing, and roll racing. You took like about 10.
Put a free strap on it.
Officially, and that'll be including six.
Will you hold that thing? Logan's shake. Logan's like,
August 25th and 26th, September 2nd and 3rd.
Put it in park.
Hey man, hurry up.
Right here in Creek. Long Wheels Wednesday, September 3rd.
zoom in on his face.
Next time, please get home safe or where your destinations are tonight. Good night.
Got him.
So I think overall it's been a good week. A lot of testing. No arguments, no drama, just straight business, and that's how we like it. Teamwork makes the dream work. We got Amber here to provide moral support.
No, she's the driver.
Absolutely.
She's driving home.
Yeah, you got handshake.
Everybody.
With fingers. Yeah. How was your day at the track?
It was good. How was your day?
I mean, better if you're watching me talk shit about that. Hey! Hey, am I still the hydraulic roller record holder still?
Hey, we slowed it down and smacked. I had to smack somebody in the mouth, so I just made sure it went down.
Okay, that's all right. I just want to know when I go to sleep tonight if I'm still the man or not.
Put you up on speed dial.
All right.
Put you on speed dial.
All right, I'm ready for it.
How she runs back.
Yeah, you
you did all right.
Hoagie to Snowbirds?
Huh?
You bringing that hoagie to Snowbirds?
Oh, you want smoke?
That's what I'm saying, man. Bring it to Snowbirds.
All right. There's a laundry list about fucked up with that.
That's fine. That's fine. Are you bringing both cars?
No. I can bring anything you want, you know? If there's something to do down there, yeah. You know,
Bring the black ones to Snowbirds.
I'll wear it all out. Let's fuck. Good seeing y'all.
Guys.
Yeah, catch you around.
Locked in.
Locked in Snowbirds hydraulic roller showdown. We can get two
Yeah.
other fast hydraulic roller cars and do them.
Re-break the horsepower record, and then go down there and
Yeah, I have to put my hydraulic lifters back in the black sheep. But good thing, like honestly though, it really makes no difference in horsepower between those. At that point, you're just manipulating the hydraulic lifter just to act like a solid. So it's just some dumb internet record, to be completely honest with you. But hey, it sells
that's what the
t-shirts,
people,
baby.
Yeah, that's what the people want.
Yeah, I mean, if that's what you want, I'm your guy. I mean, you say jump, I don't even ask. I just start jumping.